Amor Fati. Amor Fati. Fate has taken his hand. For those who thought Sam was the man and said go as far as say trade JJ, I hope you're in the comments section on this video as you were the last one. I don't think you will be. Still think we should sign Sam? Or is it now JJ's team? Is it now JJ's team like KOC said it was? Like you said it was going to be? At the start of training camp this year? Because that's what KOC said. Word for word. That we have our franchise quarterback. And you guys doubted it. I told you there was a blue screen of death in Darnold. You saw 8 quarters of it. Be sure to like and subscribe. Yeah, I'm going to take a little victory lap here. This is a bit of gloating because I got a lot of grief. A lot of people. You're just going to let him walk? Yep. You're just going to trust it to a rookie quarterback? Yep. Because it's KOC who stirs the drink. Hasn't that been proven? We are now on 4 quarterbacks, all of which have been better because of KOC. And we don't know about Danny Dimes because he hasn't played. We'll see him next year in training camp when he signs here as JJ's backup. But for right now, let's just take a little reminder here, okay?
Which will end JJ's 2024 season. As crushed as I am for our team and the excitement that we had in our building, I know our fan base felt the same way, especially after seeing him perform really well the other day at US Bank Stadium. I'm the most crushed for JJ. But as our fans either have already come to find out or will in the future, this guy is so motivated and so dialed in. As excited as I was to draft him, he's confirmed everything that I hope to see, not only early on through training camp, through his performance last Saturday, but he should, our fan base and everyone should just be, excited about the fact that we've got our young franchise quarterback, I believe, in the building, and now it's about...
We have our young franchise quarterback in the building. Said that at training camp. Sam was there. Sam signed in free agency. Now in the press conference, the season closing press conference, he did sound kind of almost past tense after the fact when he was speaking of Sam. He knows. The bridge, he was a bridge quarterback. We have now crossed that bridge. That bridge is gone. We're on to JJ. He wants a quarterback he can mold. Sam, for as good as he played, you saw the blue screen of death. You saw other coaching. KOC can only do so much when he isn't the one to mold the clay. Kirk was Kirk. Sam is Sam. They are who they were when they got here because of their prior experiences in the NFL. The same can be said for Josh Dobbs and Nick Mullins. All of which are who they are because of their experiences that have shaped them in the National Football League. Now it's on to a rookie who has not been shaped by anybody else in the National Football League. He is that piece of clay that KOC wants to mold. He wants to mold him in his own image. We know this for a fact. How do we know this for a fact? How do we know that KOC wants to have the quarterback on the field just be an extension of him? because he said those very words on the Dan Patrick Show.
And then just, overall, just how we put it all together, just making sure that he's an extension of me out there.
Just making sure he's an extension of me out there. That's what KOC wants. An extension of himself on the field. Where it's him in virtually every aspect short of suiting up. JJ is his Clay. That's what he's going to do. And I think he's the perfect, for lack of a better term, lump of clay for that very thing. Because he's got some dog in him. You saw the look on his face during that Detroit game. He was pissed. He was pissed off. He did not like that at all. Let's see if I can't find it here and bring it up real quick. It was worth a screenshot. It was so lovely. It's the kind of it's the kind of reaction you want your starting quarterback to have. You want him to be mad. You want him to be mad. You don't want that QB to be happy about it. Just a moment. I found it. No, that ain't it. Okay, well, we're just going to discard that. So, there we go. But I'll make sure to include this picture. You will see it. It's just frustrating. It's just frustrating that you get people telling you that, no. We need to sign Sam. $55 million a year, $50 million. He's still going to make 45. He's going to do quite well. He ain't going to be, it's not going to be paycheck to paycheck for old Sam Darnold. He's still going to get generational wealth. It just isn't the generational wealth he had 2.5 weeks ago. For us, number 9, J.J. McCarthy, winner of a national championship. And for those of you who are saying, it's national championship, they ran that's all they did. They ran, he threw it like 10 times. Watch the Georgia game prior to that where he threw for over 300 yards and a few touchdowns. Go check that one out. Whenever he's been needed, he's been the dog. He will be the dog this time. He'll be our dog. I'm excited for that. As much of a debacle and much of a piss down their leg that was in Los Angeles, I'm equally excited for what J.J. McCarthy is going to bring to this team next year. Assuming we can get an offensive line reconstituted, Darisaw back, perhaps a new center, definitely a new guard, a veteran guard, someone to keep J.J. on his feet. I don't think that there's any reason we shouldn't be back in the playoff hunt next year. I don't think we're going to be 14-3. That would be a tough order, especially given this what we've done this year. We're going to have a tough strength of schedule next year. JJ isn't going to be walking into the easiest schedule in the league, and he's going to be in one of the toughest divisions in the National Football League. You're going to have Jared Goff. You're going to have Jordan Love. Packers defense is tough. The Lions are the Lions. Need I say more? And I hope he's got enough of the dog to want to go into Detroit and just bury the freaking Kitties. The Motor City Kitties. Nothing would give me more pleasure than having him win a national championship for Michigan, as he did, and then stomping the heart out of the Detroit Lions whenever he plays them. Not that I don't love you, Lions, but your ego sure did get big. I don't know if you guys remember this, but you were the doormat. And just because you're good over the last few seasons, You sure know how to talk some trash. And that's cool. More power to you. But we're going to take your Michigan star and we're going to pound you into submission. Much love, baby. No, I'm pumped. I'm pumped. I bought the jersey the day it was available because I think he is the man. I only get this feeling with certain players. I had it with him before we even drafted him. I targeted him in the draft. He is who I wanted the entire time. And when they drafted him, I could not freaking believe it. I texted everyone I knew saying, I cannot believe they drafted somebody that I thought they should draft. Are you kidding me? They did it. You're damn right I'm excited for the future. I think Kwesi will make the right moves. I really do. I think we're back in the playoff hunt next year. I don't think there's going to be a huge step back. People think, you're going to trust a rookie quarterback? Yep, I am. And I'm going to trust that rookie scale contract. And I'm going to trust that head coach who's going to bring the best out of that rookie and make him a perennial all-pro in a division of all-pros. And then there's a chance Mike McCarthy will end up at the Bears with Caleb. Good luck. Either way, the JJ era has begun. It started Monday. And this was his tweet. Amor Fati. And my response, I get it, JJ McCarthy. It's fate that has now placed this in your hands. It has placed the responsibility to take the next step forward to a championship on you. The fact you recognize and accept this gives me even more confidence that fate has found the right man. Skull. I truly believe that. And the fact that he knows it, I think this is evidence that he knows it and accepts it, does not run from it, does not fear it, embraces it. I think it's beautiful, baby. I think it's beautiful. When somebody knows that the weight of the world is going to be on their shoulders and they say, man, that just gives you a chub. You gotta love it. I'm pumped. I am pumped. The J.J. McCarthy era started Monday night, and I, for one, am ready for it. Enough of the doubters. He's going to prove it. January 15th, when training camp starts and he's the starter, leading into the season, I predict the Vikings will be in the playoff hunt all the way through towards the end of the season, and then we'll see how it shakes out. And JJ will be leading it. That's all I got for now. I appreciate you coming in and listening to me rant about how it's JJ's time. Thank you.